Hello world, good morning. My name is Maria Abanga and I am a psychotherapist and I'm chiming in from Douala, Cameroon in Africa, right? This is Saturday. I usually do a segment on Saturday called GIME. GIME stands for General Inspiration, Motivation and Encouragement. I used to do that on Facebook Live and I've decided to start doing this on my YouTube channel, right? Not only about therapy practice. I'm also a motivational speaker. I'm actually a lawyer. I'm so many things in one. So inspiring, motivating, encouraging people, that is my purpose. And on this Saturday, I want to talk to us about shame. And I want to encourage us not to be ashamed to talk about it. What is it? Whatever it is, right? Whatever we are going through. First of all, we know that when we go through any situation in life, especially one that makes us uncomfortable, one that is traumatic, one that embarrasses us, sometimes we feel like, no, the best thing is to keep it inside us. You know what we say? I don't know if you say that elsewhere, but in Africa we say, or in my country we say, do not wash your dirty linen in public. So that means don't talk about it. People don't want to know about it. You deal with it, especially when it concerns things like maybe your marital problems, your relationship problems, problems with your children, or well, the children themselves. Maybe they've been abused, they've been raped, they've been molested, they've been sodomized, those kind of things. So we think we should keep that to ourselves. At the most, we should go and talk maybe to our pastors or stuff like that, or to our maybe the chief in the village. Or sometimes we don't even want to talk about it because we are so ashamed about what people will say, or we don't want to be chastised, we don't want to be blamed for what happened. Maybe what were you doing there in the first place? Why were you accepting that friend request from a stranger? What were you doing? Why were you talking to such a person? Why were you dressed that way? And all of that. This morning, I received a video. I watched a video of a woman who lost her son to suicide, and it took 6 months for the child to go downhill that way. She actually noticed the changes, the withdrawal, and she thought the child was just being so difficult. And that's something. Sometimes when we notice these subtle changes in people's attitudes, in their behaviors, we should not be quick to conclude or start saying, oh, there's something wrong, some spirit has come over this child, I can't take this from this child anymore, and maybe we beat the child up. We don't even give them an opportunity to talk to us. And sometimes when you're going through something embarrassing and traumatic, talking about it doesn't come as easy. I'm talking to you like someone who has been through so much in life, and there was a time when talking wasn't, I was like, and then you talk, and then what? What will people do? Maybe people will make a mockery of you. People will take it and make it the story of the year. Maybe the bloggers, the vloggers, they are going to dissect it and, oh, well, but what are you looking for? Your healing. You're looking for your healing. If you don't talk about something, this is what happens. You stay in that mood. Your subconscious takes it like the new normal. That is where you are. So from shame you move on to guilt, because well, you can't help yourself. Imagine you've been sodomized, imagine you've been raped, imagine you've been robbed. What can you do about that? So you live with that shame inside you. You feel so vulnerable, you feel so filthy, you feel so, and then you start saying, but am I responsible? What could I have done in this situation? And then, well, you take it out on yourself, because there's nothing you can do to the person who has hurt you. You can't get back at them. Maybe you don't even know them, stuff like that. And then now the people who want to help you might not even be coming to help you in the best way. For example, a parent who is shouting at the child, why are you behaving like this? Why are you dirty? Why are you filthy? You go away, useless thing. Look at bringing shame onto the family. And so it reinforces that shame already. And you start feeling guilty that is what you are actually doing. And then the brain becomes more and more confused. So what are we doing? How do we get ourselves out of this situation? That is why therapy is a laudable option. That is why counseling, that is why talking, that is why writing, that is why, now this mother She is bent on talking about mental health because she saw how important it was to talk. If she had started speaking out when she noticed these changes in her son, who knows, right? If the son had also had the courage, maybe they had that kind of relationship where, well, if there's anything going on, you can talk. You talk on a daily basis. So you can easily notice on a daily basis what's going on, and you can bring it up and you all can talk about it. Just talking, it relieves. A burden shared is half solved. When you just go to consultation in the hospital, just telling the problem to the doctor, you already start feeling like, oof, the head aches less. So it's very important. We need a mindset shift in our continent, in my country, Cameroon. No, stop saying don't wash your dirty linen in public. I don't care. I washed mine. They're in 7 books. I talk and I use my personal experiences. What has happened to me so far? I live so freely. I live so happy. I mean, when I'm struggling, as soon as I name my struggle, the solutions, the ideas come, and I Google things up and I share again, and then people see that and people reach back and people are saying, oh, you've helped us a lot, Mark. And so I know I am really on track. And so I'm not going to stop sharing. Actually, I decided to take it from Facebook Live to YouTube so I can reach a wider audience. I don't think it's only in my country that people are stuck with stories inside them they feel ashamed to share. You mustn't share it publicly, but reach out. There is help. There is hope. Don't give up on yourself. Don't think of committing suicide. I attempted suicide in 2009, and today I'm so grateful I didn't go through with this. I was so ashamed about the abusive relationship I found myself in and all the mess I was also doing in this messy situation. Imagine how the brain was just doing, going left, right, center, and all messed up. But once I left, and then I decided to write it down, and then I could now make sense of it, and I was getting feedback, not necessarily from the quarters I was expecting to get feedback from, but that's okay. So there's a lot we have to look at, but the first thing is, please be inspired, motivated, encouraged to speak out. Stop being ashamed. Reach out. I am here, my YouTube channel is there. My website is there. I have a page on Facebook, a therapist page. I am on Instagram. Reach out, reach out. Sometimes just that listening ear is like, oh, somebody hears me. Somebody feels me. Somebody even sees me. I am not alone. And of course, you are not alone. Okay, well, until next Saturday for another episode of GIME. This is Maria Abanga. What am I? Lawyer, psychotherapist, motivational speaker, author, mother, woman, every other thing. I'm so grateful for this singular opportunity and for all the ideas that keep coming up and for all the opportunities. And yes, talking about opportunities, I just received an invitation to go on a radio and talk about the psychological effects of violence on children, and that's exactly what it is. And I'm going to talk about this child who committed suicide and all what we are doing to our children today, either directly or indirectly. Let's be very careful. Okay, God bless us all.